Alright guys, this is breakfast. Coffee and a Premier Protein. I just don't have time to cook right now. I want to get this darn planting done. I've got a good start on it this morning. I've just got a few more plants to plant and I'm going to call it good. All of those right there have to go down to the garden. Got my flowers all planted yesterday or last night when I got home from babysitting. I went and got some farm fresh eggs from a lady that's about 25 minutes away from me, and so that was awesome because we were not getting enough eggs to keep us supplied with eggs. So I went and picked up 4 dozen and they all look so nice. I can't wait to eat them because her chickens are all free range and they were so cute, and she had the cutest dog too. Oh my gosh, she was so sweet. But anyway, that is my plans for this morning. 2 smart points, 5 smart points with the coffee, and that is it. And then I gotta Corey's gonna have to mow again this weekend, gosh. But anyway, I got to get dishes going, and I got 2 loads of laundry done this morning. So I've been trying to get some stuff done. We got company coming again this Sunday overnight, so lots to do, guys, and I will bring you back for snack. This cup for outside, guys, has a little cap, so still do not know who sent me that, but thank you. Use it when I'm out on the patio a lot. So I am still outside doing some stuff out here, and I am just having a banana for a snack. It is 10:30 and I will be having this before lunch. But other than that, yeah, I'm still at work out here. It is lunchtime, guys. There's my 4 dozen eggs. I got this from a lady 25 miles away from us. We still have some of our rice bake left for our burritos filling. Have that. I don't really want that though. I don't know what I want. Maybe maybe I'll make a wrap. I'll bring you along for that. Okay, here are the ingredients for my wrap. I'm gonna have 1 extreme wellness wrap for 1 point. Feta crumbles, fat-free. They are 0 points. I'm only having 15 grams. I'm having a sliced pepper, which is 0 points, onion 0. Ranch is 2 smart points for 2 tablespoons. I'll probably only have 1, so it'll be 1 smart point. 1 slice of the uncured Black Forest ham, which is 1 point, and the 98% lean Applewood smoked turkey breast, 2 ounces for 0 smart points. So altogether, this is going to be 2 smart point wrap is all, because 1 for that and then 1 for this. 3 smart points because 1 for the ranch. So yeah, 3 smart points for the wrap. I'll show you what that looks like after I get it done. Little tip for you, if you don't already know: paper towel, stick it inside your lettuce, turn it upside down like that, and kind of shake it. Make sure it's not sticking up at the top. That will help keep your salad fresh longer because it soaks up all that extra water that makes it go bad faster. So far, that is what my wrap looks like. I just have to put the peppers and the ranch on, and then we are done. Hey guys, there's my wrap. Ham, turkey, tablespoon of ranch, sweet pepper, cilantro I added, lettuce, feta cheese, and I think that was it. Oh, onions as well. So that is it, and this is a 3-point wrap. That is really good. It's a huge wrap. And you don't need much ranch because there's so many other flavors going on here. You just need a little bit of sauce is pretty much all you need. Italian would probably be good on here too. So that is lunch today, guys, and it looks really good. I'll let you know how it tastes. This was really, really good, guys. I cut it in half, ate half of it. Oh my God, it's really good. The ranch really does taste good in here. I'm not so sure how I would like Italian in there, but I'm not an Italian dressing fan either. But the ranch is awesome in here. 1 tablespoon is all you need. Seriously, it's just yum. I forgot to record that, but I did have a triple espresso with Premier Protein. Okay guys, I'm having this for a snack. It's an RX bar. I have a lot of these left. It's a chocolate coffee chocolate. I got these from my mother-in-law. These are what she was requested to eat when she couldn't eat anything. So I am having one of these. It is 7 smart points, so it is kind of high, but I have a lot of points left because I didn't eat much today. And the stuff I did eat was low points. So even after this, I think I have 17 points left, I think, for dinner. So I'm not sure what I'm going to have, but I'm sure it won't be 17 points. So I'm going to have this. And it's got good stuff in it. It's got, you know, egg whites, almonds, cashews, and dates, and no BS. So it doesn't have any of that bad crap in there. The end of the night snack that I had was the whole grain wheat thins, reduced fat. Plus I had 3 of the French onion creamy Swiss. These are the best Laughing Cow cheese ever. If you ever can find these, get them. They are so good. They taste like the French onion dip. So good. And I had 1 serving of these, which is 16 crackers, and 3 of these, which brought me down to exactly 0 points left. So that is it. And I also had filled this up with water, and I had that also. And I'm still short on water, but I can work around that. I'm going to have a little bit more before I go to bed. Probably a big mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. But that is it, guys. Okay, right now I am going to be working on separating each of these plants. You can see there's 3 of them in there. I do not want to thin those out. I will transplant them, and I will have 3 different cucumber plants instead of 1. Good way to save some money, and I'm sure they will look really nice. I will show you while I separate them. I'll hook up the camera so you can watch. Okay guys, brought out my tripod, so I will show you what I'm going to do with that plant. Okay guys, the first thing I'm going to do is rip this off, and this can go in the compost pile. And just grab this out of here. Move this out of the way. And then what you do is just slowly tear away at this. Like, tomato plant roots are really strong, so you don't have to really worry about hurting them too much. Cucumbers, I think, are a little more delicate, so I try to be a little more gentle. And you just kind of gently tear these roots up. See, that one is, those roots are with that one there. And you may lose a plant doing this, but you're probably going to save all of them, most likely. And I got 3 different plants right there. So I'm going to take each one of these and separate them, put them in their own little container. And when we get our compost on Friday, I will transplant them to the garden. There is my first one done. And I put some peat moss over the top just as like a mulch to keep that wet throughout the week. I probably only have to water this maybe once or twice until Friday, because this mulch will keep it nice and wet. And the mixture that I make up, that you're seeing me make up for the tomatoes, is a little different for cucumbers because they don't need the same kind of nutrients as the tomatoes do. But yep, these guys are going to need some fertilizer. So I'm going to be putting that on probably every 3 weeks to a month for them, because I want nice big cucumbers. Okay guys, I'll show you how I do this one. Here's it's filled up to about there because I put a little soil and peat moss in there. So you just kind of dig a hole with your hand, and this goes right in there. Just kind of gently push it down a little bit. And then what I do is I get some regular soil, just some regular black topsoil, and I put that around there just to hold it up because it's dry. The soil's so dry, and it's like the soil I use is really, really light. Roots love light soil. For these plants anyway. And then I take a handful of the peat moss, just put it right over that black dirt to keep it moist in there. And there's my second one. On to the third. I have to mix up some more soil because I ran out, so I'm going to mix up some more. Okay, that is all mixed up. And guys, I think I mentioned this before. I'm not sure if this is all going to work. This is just this. That's why I'm bringing you along with me, because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just I was, doing a lot of research this whole year, and this is just my opinion on the things that I come up with. to try and feed my plants. Now I know cucumbers need a lot of potassium. They're heavy feeders. So I'm going to put high potassium things inside my bucket and mix it all up along with a fertilizer. So we will definitely see how it works. And you know, I'm going to feed my plants every 2 to 3 weeks, and you'll come along with me and see if it works. If not, then I know not to do these things. But if it does work, then I'm going to continue to do them and maybe even find new things. But yeah, through a lot of research, it takes time to read and watch all these things and make sure you're getting good information, because some people just go out there and they really don't know what they're doing, but they give information, which is what I don't want to do for you. So I'm going to let you know, I haven't been gardening very long, so this is just kind of a test for me to see how, like last year I had really good results, and I did change some things up this year. I'm adding more fertilizer, I'm adding more nutrients, because I did have some issues with low potassium and all of that. And when you have when you know you have a potassium deficiency, you will see browning along the edges here on this leaf and white spots all over it. And sometimes in the middle of the leaf it can like turn totally brown and dried out and crack and split. So I did have some issues with that on my cucumber plant last year. So now I know this year that it is a heavy feeder, I learned, and it needs a lot of potassium. So I see if we can take care of that problem. But yeah, follow along with me and see how everything turns out. This isn't going to have exactly the same things as I put into my tomato mixture. So because my tomato is going to stay up here inside containers, so they need a lot more things. This I will be fertilizing outside. It'll also get the nutrients from the ground. So it's a little bit different when you plant in containers. They need a lot more nutrients more often than your gardens. Okay guys, I got this done here. And I was going to also mention, if you start noticing your plant browning out around the edges of the leaf, what you can do also is dry out a banana peel or two and let it dry out. And then when it's completely dry, and you can dry it out in the oven or in the dehydrator if you have one, when it is totally dry, put it in your coffee grinder or any kind of grinder that you may have, maybe a food processor or blender even, just to grind that banana peel up, and throw it in on the top of your plant, and then kind of work your fingers around it and get that mixed in, and then water it real good. That'll be like a really good dose of potassium for your plant. Another thing too you could do is burn some hardwood. Not pine, but hardwood, like oak and that kind of thing. Burn that in your fireplace or out on a campfire or something. Grab those ashes, those are high in potassium, and sprinkle them around. You can even make like a compost tea with it. Put it in a gallon of water, you know, like a little shovelful in a gallon of water. Let it seep overnight or for a few hours, and then just dump that all over your plants. Your plants would love it. That's another high form of potassium. Okay guys, I have 3 cucumber plants here all done and ready for watering, and I'm going to go on to my next project. Any kind of leftover stuff I get from my plants, I throw it all in this bucket. Any kind of extra soils or anything, so anything I get from all of that stuff, I just dump it right in there, along with this that I just took off of there. So, and then I save that all up, and it all goes in the compost bin. I am being so lazy right now. I've got everything planted or brought down to the garden area. That has to be down there, but otherwise everything is planted that I need planted up here. Thank goodness, now it's just cleanup time. As you can see, I've got a huge mess. Huge mess. Very huge mess. So I'll bring you back to show you the cleanup area, or the cleaned up area. We are off for babysitting. I got Nick with me. So we're gonna go babysit my great nieces and nephews. She has 6 of them, so we're gonna have fun. I don't have to babysit for long, maybe half an hour, and then me and Corey are gonna go walking. He'll probably stay by his nephews and play, or by his cousins and play. So that is it for now, guys. We'll see you soon. I got boiled eggs with me. I'm gonna have those at my sister's house instead of the Doritos this time. Well, walking with Ryan, guys. Isn't he cute? He sees the camera and he smiles like first thing. You're so funny, Ryan. You're so funny. He's cute. We're just taking a walk and trying to get some steps in. And soon my sister will be here, which these are her grandkids. So she will be taking over and I will be going on my walk with my hubby. See you later. We're out on the Village of Rothschild Trail and we just started and we got a little bridge here, so that is really cute. We've been on this before and I could only make it like what, a half a mile? Not even a half a mile.
Well under.
Well under. And we had to turn around, so we're gonna try it again. Really nice trail out here. It's all paved and very lush and green. We went over 2 bridges and then under the highway. So far. We'll see what else comes up. Well, guys, we came to the end of the road. The bridge is buckled, I guess is the best word for it.
Possibly we want to climb back up there.
Yeah. Might be kind of hard climbing back up on the way back. So that is the end of our little trip.
Yep.
Dang, well, let's come back. It's a nice trail too.
Yes, we made it.
Found a new way across, guys. We'll see if it's good or not. So it's a little trail through the woods. Doesn't say private property, does it?
Nope.
You want to take it?
No, it's a long trail.
Well, it's cute. This is a long trail, guys. We've got a mile left to go and we've already walked over a mile? For sure.
Probably, yeah.
We're heading to the big bridge. Hopefully my battery lasts that long. Cute though. Really pretty out here. Really pretty. And then we have Wisconsin River on the left side of us. All the way down the trail. Most of the way down the trail. We hit a park, guys. We're at the park and kids are playing over there and we got baseball going on. We're taking a little rest. Heading up on a big bridge over here. We're still along the river. Got some benches up here. The park is right there where we just left. This is the trail that we were aiming for. We made it. I wanted to turn around, but I thought, no, I can do it. I had to walk all the way back, but still, I think I can make it. At the dam over there?
Let's fix up here.
We found bubblers on our walk. Yay! We're almost back. And this is the bridge I forgot to take a video of. This is the second bridge when we started on our way. Kind of a cute little bridge. It goes over the, or under the highway up there. The mosquitoes were crazy, guys. Oh my gosh, we're being eaten alive. They were so bad. We just got home and oh my gosh, I am so tired. We did like pretty close to 5 miles and it was tiring, and plus we got eaten alive by mosquitoes. It was crazy, but the trail was so beautiful, so it kind of made up for all the mosquito bites we got, I hope anyway. One got me right here in the eye and it hurt so bad, But we're home now, and it's 8:30. 8:30. We left at like 5:15, I think. I gotta get out because I think my dog's gonna eat stuff. Hold on. Yeah, so very tiring, but we made it, and my feet are so sore. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break before we have the 5K this Saturday again. So we're gonna take a little break for a couple days from walking. Well, we'll walk some, but not a whole lot. So, but anyway, this is the end of my video. I just had the 2 eggs, and I did have a piece of pizza. So I still have a little bit of points left. So if I eat anything else, I will let you know. So we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I'm going to close up the vlog here. I have 17,000 steps today I ended up getting with that big walk, and we are very, very tired. I am just uploading my video now, and then we're gonna go to bed. Guys, I just remembered I have promised you guys a before and after picture. I do have one. I am going to post it at the end of the pictures, so stay tuned and watch through the pictures. I will post that at the end if I can figure out how to get it to go on to one another. It won't look the best, but I'm gonna try my hardest. The picture is horrible. I hate it. I was not too happy that they took it at first. I'm happy now because now that is the only picture I have of me at that weight, a full body picture. Usually I'll just do the headshots or whatever, but that is the only body picture I have at that weight. So I'm really happy that they took it so I can have that for comparison, but it's embarrassing. I'm going to post it anyway, but yeah, 80 pounds gone, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. So we will keep on going. I have like 94 to go. I'll get there. It'll be a long haul, but I'll get there. So I will talk to you guys again tomorrow, and thank you so much for watching.